rockin'. Real takes at Julie's Breaks. Shoutouts to the card crew. Julie's Breaks will please you. But this is a land crackin'. The land crackin'. But this is a land crackin'. But this one is a land crackin'. Land crackin'. Land crackin' in the house. Isn't satisfied with a mouse. Biting corners of the cards. Leaving cards in shards. Land crackin'. Biting corners of the cards is too much attraction. Leaving cards in shards is the way of the Kraken. She put green legs pulling 101s is modern.
Hi, and welcome to a new video. Land Kraken is here. Gonna get a little snack. And we're doing a VR for Fyer Box Breaks, who's celebrating 2 years on YouTube, which is a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, money, to keep your channel going for a long time. But he's been pulling the fire for that whole time on YouTube, and he's going to pull a lot more fire because that's what he does. He's also recently reached 400 subs, so congratulations, Fyer Box Breaks. 2 years on YouTube, 400 subs, and still growing. It's going to keep growing and growing, get to 1,000, get beyond that. So if you're not subbed up to Fyer Box Breaks, follow the link in the description and go over there and sub up. Also, he's having a VR contest, so if you have a channel or if you just want to make a video and put it on YouTube, you can get entered in his contest. So go over there and check out his video for the directions. But basically what he wants us to do is show our most recent PC pickups. And he didn't exactly specify that it had to be hockey, but since the ones he showed were hockey, I assume probably it's hockey. So we're going to do hockey. So I've been gone for 2 months to Minnesota, so I didn't pick up a ton of cards while I was gone. Rather not have a lot of stuff shipped here, you know, just to have to be brought in. And I'm still waiting on a couple cards that I bought. One I think might be lost. It's actually a football card. And there's a custom-made Kirill Kaprizov card, a 1-on-1 custom card that I won on Instagram, which I think shipped 3 weeks ago from Vancouver, and that hasn't come yet, or I would show it. So look for that in a future video. So let's get right into it. So we're starting off with a couple cards I got from our good friend for the polls. So he sent me this absolutely gorgeous mint condition Marian Gaborik Young Gun from year 2000. I've been looking for this card for a long time, and I was super excited to get this to add to the collection. Just a beautiful design, looks really great in that black top loader, and this is now one of my favorite cards. And then he also just absolutely blew me away with this incredible card, which also has to go right up there with my favorite cards. It's a Luke Cunnin, the Cup Brilliance Auto, and it's signed over this logo and kind of this orange ink. Let me get in some glare. Take the cover off so you can see better. But this Brilliance Cup design, we have a pre-sale like this from an earlier year, and this is just absolutely incredible design. And very thick card, like multiple layers. It's kind of got that logo behind and signed on top. So thank you so much for the pulls for these gorgeous cards. So they are going right up there. They had come right before I left. And now cards that came while I was gone. So we've got 4 cards here from Upper Deck E-Packs. And this is a flurry card on the Golden Knights. But I'm hoping in sets soon he will start to appear on the Wild. In the extended set, he has some cards on Golden Knights and some cards on Chicago. But Intimidation Nation, Middle Universe card of Marc-Andre Fleury, who has signed a new contract to stay with my Wild. And I've got tickets for 2 games in January, so I'm hoping I'm going to see him playing in person for my Wild this year. Hope he doesn't get injured or anything else happen. And we've got 2 game-dated moments cards of Kirill. So we've got this again from Upper Deck E-Packs. These ones are super hard to get. One of these I actually had to trade a gold limited edition game-dated moment Ovi out of 100 to get. I actually was able to get 2, for one from my buddy Mike Roberts over at Imperial Garden Facebook Breaks. I was able to get 2 of these, but it was super hard. So this is Kaprizov records first 100-point season in Wild franchise history, April 22nd, 2022. And this is limited to $4.99. There's also gold ones limited to 100. And this is Kaprizov nets first NHL postseason hat trick. Wild defeat Blues in Game 2 of the first round last year. He had that big hat trick game. And this is also limited to $4.99. And then we've got a Upper Deck game used jersey, like a little black piece, of Kevin Fiala, who I PC, but is now on the LA Kings. But I will continue to PC him because he's one of my favorite players. I've seen him in person numerous times. And this is actually game used, and it's 2021-22 Upper Deck Series 1. And I also pulled this from an E-Pack. So those are the Wild pickups. Also been collecting a little bit more New Jersey Devils. I live in New Jersey, although I spend a lot of time in Minnesota. I'm from North Dakota originally, and my mother lives in Minnesota in the Twin Cities. But I live about 30 minutes from Prudential Center, so I'm going to try hard this year to get out to some Devils games. Trying to figure out train situation, so hopefully I wouldn't have to try to park in downtown Newark during rush hour. But been getting some Devils cards, and I was in some SPA breaks with Imperial Gardens Facebook group, and I had the Devils, and they were working on a bounty program. So this card was pulled, Igor Sharangovich. It's a level 1 Future Watch Spectrum FX. The code's been scratched. And what we did was the group decided that we would pool all our Future Watch Spectrum FX together to try to complete the bounty. Because I think there's only maybe like 50 of the bounty that are given out. So pretty much, unless you're just a millionaire and buying case after case, pretty much the only way to do it is to pool together a bunch of people. So usually a breaker who has kind of a standard group will do it. So people agreed. You had to agree to it. If you didn't want to agree, you could opt out. But I contributed this card towards the bounty, and they were able to complete the bounty. And they were given a set of gold cards of every player in the bounty, and these are numbered to 50. So we got a gold Future Watch Spectra of Sharangovich. So these were given to the person who contributed the card towards the bounty. So whoever contributed, say, Kaprizov, would have got the Kaprizov gold. And then when the bounty is entered into the computer, I think it was, maybe it was GP Sports Cards. I saw someone else had completed one too and made a video. So when it was entered in, all of them were entered into the computer, it also would randomly generate or pick from its online list to give out 2 black 1-of-1 Spectra Future Watches. And I think there's also a Laffy card given. So there were 2 pulled from ours. One was a vet, I think it was Brady Tkachuk, and there was 1 rookie pulled, and it was this card right here. So the black Sharangovich Spectrum FX 1-of-1, absolutely incredible looking card. So I was super excited to get this, adding another 1-of-1 to the collection, getting a few of them now. We have the Mark Stone Auto, we have a Parise stick, and we have this Sharangovich 1-of-1 now. So, Fyer Box Breaks, I hope you enjoyed this fire. Hope you didn't get too singed with all this heat. And I hope this qualifies for your contest. Everybody else, I hope you enjoyed this. Go out and try to get some cards of your favorite players. I'm filming this in August. Prices are really a buyer's market right now. That if you're looking to pick something up, unless it's a Connor McDavid young gun, there's some definite deals to be had out there. So good luck with your collecting. I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.